So this is the shrimp cocktail dish. Shrimp cocktail. So we have these raw black tiger shrimps right here with the shell on, okay? So there's two ways you can do that, obviously. You can cook them with the shell on, or you can cook them with the shell off. One or the other. So you gotta peel them after you cook them or before you cook them. It's really up to you. A lot of people say you gotta taste better when you have the shell on, and then you peel them, and you keep the tail on, obviously, so I'll show you how to do that so you can keep it on. And some people, because they don't like to peel it afterwards, they peel it in advance. We'll do both. We'll do 6 now, and we'll do 6 later, okay? So you can see both ways. No big deal. It's easy. Okay? So there's that. And then we're gonna make the cocktail sauce, obviously, which requires, obviously, horseradish. This is our world famous ketchup, of course, that only one person in the world knows how to make. And then we have our garnishes here. Lemon, chives, green onion for garnish. Also, this will be for the garnish, so it looks cool in the bowl, okay? We're gonna put them in these guys here. I have these here. You can put them in anything you want, okay? They don't have to be in this type of vessel. They could be in a bowl like this if you like. Something that's appropriate, you know? Something you can put in front of and be like, oh, that's nice, okay? So we're gonna show you how to make this from scratch, obviously, and then you get to garnish this wonderfully so it looks awesome, okay? Let's do it. All right, so put that on the side for now. So, should we do the shrimp? All right, let's do the shrimp first. So obviously we have rice. Let's get a bowl that we can put the shrimp shells into, obviously. So we'll do 6 like this. Okay, so. See that? I'm holding on to the tail. So you have this left over. See that? You're just gonna hold on to it like where this is. Let's do it again. Okay, easy, right? Off the little legs, right? Let's do 4 more like that. Okay. Look at that. And the back's already come scored, so you take it like that and take it from behind. Otherwise, if they weren't scored, you take with the legs and you open them up from this way. If they're not scored, it comes off just as easily. Don't worry, okay? And just hold on to the tail piece. All right, and there you go. Okay, what do we got? We got 6. Okay, there we go. So we'll do the other ones afterwards, and then we'll because we're gonna shock them. Okay, here we are. Some gas in there. It works better with the actual butane. Boom. On she is. Okay. I have the hot water going in the background so that it goes lickety split. All right, so the water's boiling, obviously. We're gonna put these in, all the bay leaves. I'm gonna put salt in this water. Okay, make it taste like the ocean in there, okay? Awesome. Cut this lemon in half. Can you see that? All right. Do I have a reamer in here? Yeah, I do. If you have one of these at home, use it. Or if you have some other juicing device, go ahead. Get it all in there. Make it tasty, okay? All right. Okay, we're gonna save the other half of the lemon for the cocktail sauce, all right? Okay, so, shrimps. Put them in there. Oops. Put the salt in the liquid, not on the table. Salty, excellent. Shrimps. And the whole ones. Okay. This is a spider or a skimmer, whatever word you like to use. Okay, cooking these off. They don't take long. It's gonna take maybe a minute and a half. Okay, because you got lots of water, so it's not gonna cool down too much. That's the whole ticket. Okay. You don't want it to chill because these are cold shrimp. You don't want them to overcook either, so we're gonna cook them just enough, not too much. So this might take about a minute and a half. Minute 45. Let's see. Move around a little bit. While they're cooking away there, I'm gonna put some water with the ice, make a nice ice bath, okay? That's how it's gonna shock these things and stop them from cooking. That's the whole point of this, okay? A nice cold water, okay? It's gonna stop them instantaneously. It's gonna get right down to the core after about 30 seconds, maybe less than that even. Ice is gonna penetrate, make it cold, okay? So that's how people like these. Cold shrimp, cocktail sauce, delicious, okay? If you wanna see, you're gonna see inside. You can do like that if you want to. You can see in the top, in the thickest part. Oh yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. They didn't take more than a minute and a half. Okay. Turn off the power, obviously. Get them in there. Oh. Okay. Get them all around. Now they're going to be stopped cooking. And everything's going to be fantastic. All right, let's take this out of the way and let's get to the sauce. All right, so what I'm going to start with so that I can ice them, I'm going to cut this for a garnish, okay? So I'm going to cut it long, thin, okay? This is really easy, okay? Long, thin. If it doesn't work that way, try to use the part that rounds out the bellies, the bows. Have that come on the outside so that of your knife there, so that it's easier to cut lengthwise. Okay, so let's go like this. See? Okay, just like that. So you can put them in cold water like this right here. Or if you're feeling frisky and you feel like you can pull it off, you put it in with the shrimp if you feel like it, okay? Add that to your obstacle course, or you can just go like this. Okay, this will sit in there for a minute. It'll get nice and curly. It's gonna make nice garnish. Let's cut all the easy bits first, and we'll save this for last because it's a little bit messier, because we'll show you what we should do with it if you can't handle heat, okay? Or if you want it to be less spicy. Okay. You can stop making noise. That'd be great, cutting board. Okay. Fine. Be noisy. There we go. Shorten them up. They're getting away from me. All right, so we're gonna put this in here, and we'll mix it all together when we're ready. Okay. And I like chives. I like them in all kinds of places. I like them for color. I like the way they taste. I like the way they feel. A little crunch on my tongue there. Feels great. Okay, so I'm gonna grate this side because we're gonna probably need it all to give it a little bit of spike. because ketchup is very powerful. Now you don't have to, I see some people clean them, and you can do that if you like, if it's dirty on the outside. But it's just the coloring of it all. And really, when you're putting inside ketchup, you can't tell the difference, okay? So just grate it, and get on with your life, okay? Otherwise you're gonna be missing half this horseradish by peeling it with a knife or peeling with a peeler, because so much of it goes away when it's not necessary, okay? So you could take a little scrubby if you like, and you could kind of scrub it off. So let's pretend this was clean. You would scrub it off like this if you really don't want the brown on it anymore, and then it turns white just like the inside is, and then you're there. But to peel it and all that stuff isn't necessary. It's gonna be held in water to keep it crunchy the entire time. It's gonna be perfect just like that. Okay, for you guys at home, perfect. And make sure you do it on small holes so it mixes well and gets lots of flavor into the ketchup, okay? Important, okay? Don't do it on these guys here. You could do it on this thing a little bit because it kind of grades it, if you like. On this side. Use your palm when you get too tight, okay? That works too, okay? Very useful box grater. Does all kinds of things for you. There we go. So, obviously, some people like things a little spicier and tangier than other people do, which is fine, which is the way life is, the spice of life. Everybody likes something different. So you can obviously gauge how little or how much you would like to put into the cocktail sauce. But because it's very strong, ketchup, it may need more than you think, okay? So we're gonna make probably most of this in there, and then it's gonna be delicious. Okay, now we're gonna cut this bird eye chili in half for the heat. Okay, so now everybody sees this. The seeds are in there, okay? This is the part there, the seeds, and this pith inside there, it's gonna be hot, okay? So you can either leave it in there if you like it, or you can take it out like that, okay? Keep it separate. And obviously your hands. If you have some sort of nitrile gloves or some sort of other gloves that you want to wear so that your hands don't get full of the oils that are coming out of this, then wear them, okay? Or if you have little cuts or something, just be wary, okay? It may sting slightly, but you survive, but it may sting, okay? And then I'm going to cut them just like this. Nice and small. Okay. Okay, look at that. The cutting board is still moving. It's shaking. Okay, really small, okay? If you can't do that, and you feel you need to go over it a few times, then you go right ahead, okay? If you feel like you have to hold on to it and do that, I understand. Because you don't do this all the time, you may need a little bit of the extra knife work on this thing. Okay, so, there we are. Just like that. We have our lemon here. All right, so, let's get a spoon. Mix ketchup. Okay, I'm going to start with half, or 75% of it. I'm going to put all the chives in, because I love the chives. I think they're fantastic. Okay. Black pepper. Round out the flavors. Okay, I'm going to put the chilies in there. I'm going to kind of get to the seeds a little bit so they don't go into the cocktail sauce. Oops, you lose a couple sometimes. Okay, and then I'm going to juice it in there. See that? There are a couple seeds in there. Seeds, there's like 4 of them. There we go. See that? Okay. Oh, one more. Get that out of there. Out of there you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, look at that. Let's give it a spoon test. I'm going to put some more of that in there because I can, and I like it. Okay, a little more of this, and I'm going to put all of this in. Whoop. All of it. All right. Wash my hands one more time. Okay. Let's get started. I'm going to portion it in there. I'm going to put it right in this bowl, right there, just like that. See that? There we go. All right, so we got the shrimp. Nice and cold. They're easier for you to handle because they're cooked, and that's fine too. All right. Looks good, right? See that? My green onion tried to fly away because it was curling. There we go. Peeled one. Oh, see this? See the back here? I'm going to take this out. Four, 5, 6. Okay. Class up your knife a little bit here with a little bit of shrimp cocktail. Okay. Now you don't have to plate it like this. You can plate it any other way you like, really, to be honest with you. It's just a matter of that this is a vessel that fits like this perfectly, right in front of somebody, and they can have it for themselves, or you can put it with someone to share, or some other way. Okay, you can put it on a flat plate if you like. Maybe you put the cocktail sauce right down the middle, and then you put them standing up like this. Maybe you go like this. Maybe they're standing up in the cocktail sauce just like that, the entire way up the cutting board, and because the cocktail sauce is there, it's going to hold it up, you know, just kind of like a little bit of glue to kind of keep it right there. Okay, so just like this, right? Just like that. So let's say you have this piece. This is just a lovely little piece of romaine lettuce. So let's go like that, right? And let's go like that, right? So that's 2 times. And then, because we're trying to make it presentable for someone that we're eating with, that we like. Hopefully you like them. I don't know if you do or not, but that's up to you. Okay, and then you put this right inside the cavity, kind of crawling up the entire center, because it's going to be kind of standing on top of each other. Hopefully you can see that in a minute. Even like that, like this. Okay, so. easy things to accomplish. It's just sitting up there, just holding on, all by itself. Defying gravity. Okay? Up. Falling down. How dare you? Stay up there. Okay, good. So you can see that now. Let's turn those around. Okay? Little cups like this is one way to do something like this. Okay? So this is one nice little way for someone to enjoy the shrimp, just like that. Okay? So let's try something else because we can. Different version of a plating, maybe that helps you for something you want to do for some other reason. Maybe there's a group of you holding down, sitting down at a table, watching something. Who knows what? But let's try it, okay? So let's say I took these out. Let's say I washed them off because they were never dirty. Let's pretend. And then I took the sauce out with a good old clean spoon and it went like this. And then I went like, maybe I went like this. And maybe like that. And maybe one time like this. Where did I put the grenades? There they are, the grenades. Looking right past them. Alright. And then maybe I go like that. And I go like this. And I go like this. And I go like that. And I go like this. And I keep talking like this forever. No, I'm kidding. And then you kind of end up with a whole little mélange or a different way of plating it all together, okay? Could be any way. It doesn't have to be this way. It just happens to be that this is a plate that I have that makes sense for this type of way to do it. You could have them all facing the same direction if you like. Doesn't really matter. It's just as a little stand-up thing where it's all standing all by itself. And maybe people like romaine lettuce. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe you have a little salad vinaigrette that you want to put on here. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Who knows? Okay? Maybe there's another way just to do it just like that. Okay? For groups of people that like shrimp cocktail, maybe you're sitting down watching football with your buddy. Maybe you don't want to feel like you're dating him. Or maybe you do. I don't care. It's up to you. Okay? Something like this. Doesn't have to be like this, but it's just an idea. Someone to show you another way. All right? So enjoy it. Okay, guys? We'll see you on the other one. It tastes pretty good. I do say to myself. Okay. Shrimp cocktail, sir?
Sure.